Hello loves, welcome back to the channel. It's me, Gigi. Today we're working with Rosalind or Rosalind. If you know what it is, let me know. I'm going to try to figure it out. So as you can see, I just took a little blob of the blue. We've got blue, green, and purple today with some clear. We'll get to what we're doing with that. There you go. I've not cured that blue, and there's a method to my madness. I just really wanted to test this polygel and see how firm it is and see if it really does stay exactly where I want it. And I also am going to be building some nail beds with this craziness. So I wanted to be able to cut the sides if I need to, and you'll see what I mean in the next little part of the video. So I'm just building this out. You can take this all the way down the nail. You don't have to do what I'm doing. And if you want to cure in between, you absolutely can. You do not have to do it this way. But I thought it would be a fun test of polygel and a fun test of my skills, especially considering since I've been back making videos. I feel a little off my game, guys, really. Now this is where I'm going to come in with this little dollop of green and just round out my nail bed here. But anyway, my hands don't seem to remember what doing nails is. So it's almost like a little learning curve over again, because it was a few weeks there that I didn't do anything. So I'm wondering how crazy it's going to be doing my own nails again, because it's been even longer since I've done a set on myself. So I think that's coming pretty soon though, guys, pretty soon. I know I keep saying that, but every day it gets closer. I only have one nail. I need to grow out a tiny bit more, and then I feel comfortable doing my nails again. I think I was being too rough with myself, and that's a lesson that we all have to learn when we're doing our own nails, that gentle is better, and I'm just gonna take that to heart and move forward, right? So there it is. So I'm just perfecting my French line, because really I don't want to come back and I don't want to have to file it. So I'm just taking the extra seconds I need to make sure I don't have to. There you go. And we also just have this one little bit here at the corner that still needs to be filled in. We're going to grab that blue and just round out the whole look there. I have to say I really had a good time making these nails. Sometimes trying something new is really stressful, but I found this one to just flow and to be really fun. And honestly, that's the feeling I get when I look at these nails, is that they just flow. And so I don't know, I feel like the emotions I was feeling while I was making the nails translate in the set very well. And I hope you agree with that when you see it, because I felt very happy and flowy and good while I was making this set. I really had a good time with it. Now we're coming in and we're making another one. I'm only going to show you 2 nails today. We're going to do 2 nails together, and that's it, because this is not a fast set to do. It took me a little bit of time. And if I showed you all 5 nails that I did, this video would have probably been 40 minutes, maybe longer. So no, we're not doing all that. I can't even imagine what that would do to my algorithm, to have a 40-minute video that got 2-minute views. That would be rough. That would be rough, you guys. So we're just gonna come in and keep working on this nail bed. I like the colors together. The purple and the green have given me full-on, you know who I mean, Joker vibes. And that blue just works perfectly with both of the colors. I can't wait to get some more colors by Rosalind. I'm gonna pick one. I'm picking one right now. It's going to be Rosalind. We're gonna say Rosalind. Yeah, look at what I did. Tell me your polygel screw-ups down in the comment section below. We've all done it. We've all went a little too crazy with our polygel. Let me know what you've done below. And guys, I could have cut that out. I could have just pretended it didn't happen. I wanted to share it with you. I thought it was hilarious. When I did it, I was like, okay, well, that's a pro move, right? Pro tips right there, pro tips. And it's best to be building that that nail bed, like be thinking about it when you lay that last color down in that area, so that you make sure that you get that pretty rounded without having to try too hard, right? It's all about making it easier for yourself. So I'm a big fan of that. And don't worry, polygel is really forgiving. If you've done what I did right here, where you have it down too far, it pats right up into the space that you want it to go. So see right there, it's just starting to really fall into the place I want it. The trick with a look like this, or any kind of marble, or any kind of variation in the color, is really to look beyond the color and see the shape. Because sometimes the color can really trick your eye. And so you have to transcend that a little bit and just try to see the shape that you're creating instead of the colors you're working with. I had a little bit too much alcohol, and it was cloudy, so I did not want that to dry on there and to make the nail look bad, so I just wiped that off. Okay, so now we're gonna do some mixing. I've got the polygel, same polygel except clear, and we're putting a nice generous dollop here. I'm gonna craft the other two nails with the polygel that we're making, two of the colors. I'm actually only showing you two of the colors, but I do make three, but only a tiny bit of the third one, because you'll see what we're gonna do with it. We'll see. So now I'm just gonna push that in together, and that's the easiest way to mix this, is to press it together to break up that pigment. And I'm using the tiniest bit. I just want the little tiniest bit of a milky green shade. As you can see, it's starting to develop there. And I made a little mess, so definitely we're gonna clean that up. A lot of messes with today's look. I'm just gonna say that. But I don't know, sometimes the messier nails are the more fun ones. I just saw a video of somebody doing a nail that I have seen before, but I've never tried. So that's on my radar now. Get ready. Something crazy is coming. It's gonna be so much fun. Don't forget, we do have a 500 subscriber giveaway coming. And as soon as we hit that number, a great giveaway is coming. So make sure you click that button. Not to mention, I do little happy dances when that happens. So give me a reason to dance. So this is how we're creating our French, because there's two ways to think of what these nails are. You can really think of them as either a fat marble, which they are, but I'm thinking of them more as swirly fat stripes. Irregular stripes, for sure. But you can think of it any way you like. It really is kind of a marble. So we're breaking the marble up with this milky color. This one's green because the bottom of the French there of the nail bed is green. So I'm butting up with it with the green, and I'm going to do that. Each one has its own color at the bottom there, at the edge of the nail bed. I don't know why I think that's the bottom. Is it the bottom? It's the bottom, right? Anyways, as I work that out in my brain right here in front of you, anyways, where the two colors meet, I'm matching. So like green and green, blue and blue, purple and purple. And here we come with the purple. We're just gonna tap that in. And it's a French, but it's a funky fun French, right? It's not a full French, it's just a French line, because we're going to do another marble at the bottom. So we're just breaking that up using this cool milky color, and I'm a fan of it. I'm sure I've seen something like this somewhere. I don't recall where that might have been. I'm gonna guess Instagram, but who did it? No clue. But I just had this feeling I would like it, and I thought at first I wanted to do full clear, But if you're gonna do that, you're probably gonna wanna work with builder gel. And I wanted to keep it all the Rosalind polygel today. So that's why it's more of a milky color. I could have gone more clear. And I think that would be a really cool look as well. So once you have that down and fully cured, and all of these are full cures, and I did want to let you guys know, when I went in and started doing the the filing on these, because there was a tiny bit of filing due to overlapping, there was a couple spots that needed to be re-cured because they were a little bit moist, shall we say. And so make sure you're working in thinner coats than I am, which is difficult because this is very thick. So if you're doing that, you may want to use a different style of brush, something thicker than this acrylic brush, because an acrylic brush is, you know, it's bendy. It's bendy, right? So if you want something that's not as bendy, I'd use a shorter brush and then just smooth it out with this brush. I think that would probably be more workable. So consider that if you try something like this, because you really want to keep it more thin. More thin. That's all I want to say. Thinner sheets of gel. There is some landscaping going on outside. I apologize for the noise, but I don't control that. So we're just going to try to get through it the best that we can. And we're nearly done here. We only have a few more minutes. So hopefully it's not too awful for you. I have to say I'm not enjoying it. But I like nice landscaped yards, so there you go. I'm wondering if that's my grandson, or if it's the next door neighbors. I don't know. My daughter owns a landscaping business, and my grandson works with her, so they do a lot of that. I did want to point out that when you're working with tips like this, or even on a client or yourself, that polygel can get underneath your nail, and in the reveal shots, you're going to see what I'm talking about. You can, that might not be a fully clear band there to create the French look, but you can see through it, and you are definitely going to notice where some purple got under there, and you can see it. So watch that. Make sure you run your brush under the nails to make sure that you get it all off, and that you are not struggling to get it out later with a file. So, which if I were wearing it, or I was doing it on somebody else or for someone else, I would have taken the time to bring that out to file it out. I did not take that time, so I apologize. That's just the way it is. And you can see I did run it under there, just not enough. Just not enough. Okay, we've got one more of these to go, and then we're gonna hit the top coat time. Like I said, I'm not gonna show you the other nails because it's just too long. We're already here for 15 minutes together, and I think that was long enough for this set. You don't need to see me do it a third time, I don't think. I mean, did you want to? There's footage, let me know. I'll probably use it for a short. How about that? Something on TikTok or on this channel, but in weeks from now, maybe? I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. No plans, no plans. Okay, we're just about done here. Sorry I'm rambling now, because the longer the video, the harder it is to come up with stuff to say, unless I had something in my mind already and I'm rambling. So this was incoherent rambling, not rambling with a purpose, if you will. Now, I did do all of the filing off camera because it wasn't a ton, honestly. I just grabbed my e-file and straightened everything out and did a little finish filing, but this is a little bit of top coat on top to make them look pretty. And when you're looking at the nails with your eyes and not through the camera, that French line is very sparkly, because that powders was shimmer, and then of course the flakies break up into shimmers too. Guys, these are the two nails I added in, a little bit of bling to make it special and to keep that sort of line of the French going. I love these. They're so wonderful. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Let me know, would you wear these? Thinking I would 100% wear these or something super, super similar. I love how they're Frenches, but subtle Frenchies. Thank you guys so much for watching. We're going to see you in the next video. Mwah. Bye-bye.